You think he would have learned from the knight as well.
You would think so.
But he's young. And he's like, oh, he just didn't know how to use it, or he just didn't trust it, or he didn't know he wasn't the right, or maybe it's like one of those spiritual things. Oh, he wasn't fit for it.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
Maybe he just thought the guy was a coward.
Enough.
Like, because why would you run away from a bear, which is, it's known as a Yaoguai, by the way. It's an irradiated bear, obviously, as he calls it. And Yaoguai, I have a little tidbit of information. So the descendants of the people stuck in the Chinese internment camps in America, they named it the Yaoguai, and that means monster, if you didn't know.
You're saying the real Chinese, is it in real life or in the game?
No, in the game. In the game.
Okay,
so I know that there definitely were real internment camps for Chinese prisoners in America in real life, which is horrible. But in the Fallout universe, this Cold War situation went on for a lot longer, as we discussed in the last episode. So they had them for a while. So the descendants of those camp survivors named it the Yaoguai. So after all these animals started to mutate and they started taking on different attributes and things like that, it's a mutated black bear specifically. So but they call it a Yaoguai, and it's a monster. And yes, they are indeed very, very dangerous.
So, in the games.
Yeah.
And in, life, quote unquote.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I had a little bit of a personal panic attack when Maximus hopped into that suit and it closed around him.
Like a claustrophobia?
I am extremely claustrophobic. And so he got in there and I'm like, you don't know how to get out. What if you can't get out?
I kind of was thinking that myself too.
Because he didn't know what he was doing. What do you say? Suit, let me out. What if that doesn't work and you're just stuck in there?
Is it Jarvis in there? from the Avengers movies. I had the same thought. Oh, you don't know what you're doing. What are you doing? But then I had another simultaneous thought. I'm like, well, if that idiot could use it.
Yeah.
If Michael Rappaport could use it.
Yeah, if Knight Titus, the real one, could do that, you know.
No matter how stupid he was still trained how to use it. He was still told step 1, step 2, step 3. Maximus has none of this.
Yeah. Yeah, he's learning on the fly. He's just figuring it out. I mean, he has a lot of, as you can tell, the way he talks about the different pieces of the armor and what kind of lining did you put in that? And I have a note about the lining as well. But